Hey guys, it's Amber. Welcome to another wax melting challenge video. This one for the month of July. It's something that you can participate in. I always try to get it up as close to the first of the month as possible. So what it is a good way to use up some wax that maybe you wouldn't normally pick, or it's just a fun prompt. So every day of the week you get a new prompt for the day as far as what to melt or burn. And it doesn't have to be Scentsy. It can be a different brand of wax, or it can be a candle. If you want to use candles as well, you can do that. I just think it's fun. I've participated the last couple months. Patricia Gates has been the one that's been putting it on recently. So I've been enjoying it and I wanted to continue to do it. So here is what I've decided on for each prompt for the month of July. So this is, I'm just going to start out by saying that I decided to take advantage of this list to get through quite a bit of my testers, some of my old testers. I was like, this is a good way to use those up because I always forget about them. I don't normally remember to use them. And so as I was thinking about this list, I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to use those up because I get a new bag of transition tester scents every new season. So I have ones that are hanging around. So there are regular bars too, but there are going to be quite a few that are just the testers of the scents, so I can get through them. Okay, so let's get on with it. So July 1st is Happy Canada Day. Melt a Canada-made wax or something you associate with Canada. So most of my wax, as you know, is Scentsy because that's what I prefer. So that's not made in Canada, but I did decide to use a Scentsy scent that I do associate a lot in regards to Canada because they are really known for this. They're known for producing maple. And so I went with Autumn Blaze Maple. This was a Bring Back My Bar. I think this was part of January's. I'm pretty sure it was January's. But I love this scent. It gives me quite a bit of honey pear cider vibes, which has retired. And I didn't put that one in my club, unfortunately. So this one, when it came in, Bring Back My Bar, it totally gave me those vibes and I was like, I fell in love with it. Plus this is a stronger performer than honey pear cider. Of course, that one's like honey and pear, whereas this one is apple and maple instead, but it still kind of has that cozy vibe to it, with a deeper kind of almost like baked fruit note, with a little bit of spice. So anyway, Autumn Blaze Maple, that's why I chose that one. Okay, July 2nd is Melt a Party Scent. So I went with, if I can get them out, like I said, lots of testers. I decided on Paradise Punch. This is a punch scent. So obviously it works for, you know, a party. Kid's birthday, that type of thing. So I thought that one would work well. So Paradise Punch. And then day 3 is Melt a Ruby Colored Wax for July's birthstone, which is ruby. I went with the ruby red color of Johnny Appleseed, my favorite. I know, I feel like I did pick this one in, not last year, or not last month, but the May, but I don't care. I'm picking it again. It's red. Plus I am melting this now. It's part of my summer melting anyways. Oh, I was like, oh, I might as well do it again for the challenge. So Johnny Appleseed for my ruby wax. Then July 4th is Independence Day for those of us in America. Melt a USA made wax or one with stars or stripes. So obviously What in the world did I pick? What did I choose? I think I forgot to put this one in. I did. Ah, dang it. That one is going to be random because I'm picking a Scentsy bar, obviously, which is made in the US. So that one will be, stay tuned for that one in my home fragrance roundup because I completely forgot. Well, okay. So July 4th, will be a random scent, whatever it ends up being. Then let's see, next up is July 5th, F off, melt something floral, fruity, or fresh. So I went with one that is kind of all three of those fragrance notes. I chose Ariel Under the Sea, which has a floral hibiscus, it has an aquatic freshness, and it has an apple. So it meets all three of those requirements. So, okay, and then let's see, July 6th is Melt Something Romantic / Sexy. This one I decided to do Satin Sheet. This is retired now, and it's like a vanilla sandalwood type fragrance. So I decided that would be a good choice for a sexy scent. Then day 7 is Melt a Strawberry scent. I went with, this is currently available in the catalog. It is Sugared Strawberries. This is a strawberry, sugary candy type scent. So I went with that one. Then let's see, for July 8th, it's Melt a Scent with Coconut. So I chose, again, samples or testers because I'm trying to get rid of them. I went with Mahalo Coconut, which is, it has coconut, it has a flowery lay, it has violet, and it has, I can't remember the other note. I think pineapple maybe? Let's see, this one's currently available too. I'm gonna look because otherwise it's gonna bug me. So Mahalo Coconut is in the fruity, I think, which I don't think it should be in the fruity, but it's in the fruity. Yeah, Hawaiian Lay, violet, yeah, pineapple, and coconut, yes. So coconut in the scent, I decided on that one, especially because the Mahalo Coconut is one of the scents that kind of turns a different color with age. The scent is fine still, but it starts to turn a different color. It starts out as like a light blue color and it turns like a greenish brown. It's not as appealing of a color as when it first starts. So, okay, next is July 9th, which is National Sugar Cookie Day, Melt a Cookie Scent. I don't have any sugar cookie on me. So I thought I did, but I don't. So I decided to go with Hug in a Mug, which has like a chocolate chip cookie dough in it. So that's the one that got my vote. Okay, next is July 10th, Melt Something that contains amber. So this one I decided to go with Coastal Sunset, which is also available in the catalog now. This is a musky, sultry, ambery coconut scent. Let me see, I think it's in the woods category, but I'm not absolutely sure. No, see, I don't have that in the woods. I would think it would be, but where do they have Coastal Sunset? Well, maybe I'm not seeing it. Where is Coastal Sunset? Anyway, I don't see it for some reason. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It is in the woods. I was looking at fresh. Okay, so in the woods, it is creamy coconut and sandalwood and warm amethyst amber. So it's a nice scent. With the new Mountain Sunset that just came out, I feel like this one might get the boot next spring, summer. So we'll see. Let's see. Day 11 is Melt a Scent that starts with S. So I decided on Shoreline Drive. This is available in the catalog. I think it's under fresh. Yeah, so this is Dewy Greens, Passion Flower, and Sea Mist. And it is an aquatic, salty, green scent. So between this one and Sand Swept, which didn't make it to the catalog this season, I actually like Sand Swept better. So I was kind of sad that one made it and Sand Swept got the boot, unfortunately. Okay, day 12 is Melt a Scent you associate with camping. I couldn't not go with the scent around the campfire. I love the scent. I really do hope it comes back in the fall because I did not club this one. It's so good though. It is like a sweet, smoky wood. It's great mixing, great on its own. Someone just suggested a mix, this and Painted Leaves, which now I have to try. I actually bought another bar of Painted Leaves. I do still have Painted Leaves, like one bar I think now, but I wanted to get one more because that one lasts me forever. So I didn't feel the need to club it, even though I do really enjoy the scent. But one bar will last me forever because it's so strong. But I'm going to try that mix in the fall, Painted Leaves with Around the Campfire, because I've heard it's amazing together. Okay, next up is day 13, Melt a Scent you've had bad luck with in the past. So I went with the beautiful scent, no longer available. It's a lovely scent, but it's very light, Iridescent Pearl. Even in the bathroom for me, this is on the lighter side. I just finished up my last bar of it. It's really, really pretty. It's like a sweeter cousin to aloe water and cucumber. It's so pretty. It's just very light. So, okay, next up is July 14th, Melt a Grapefruit or Grape Scent. So I went with a tester that I actually made a few, 2 or 3 Bring Back My bars ago. And so I saw this, I was like, oh, this will be perfect. It is Grape Granita. So it smells like grape bubble gum to me is what it smells like. So that one will be perfect for that day. Next up is Melt Something You Were Gifted. So I'm usually the one gifting wax to other people. People don't really gift wax to me. So this one was hard for me, but I decided to go with one that was kind of, it wasn't a gift, but it was a trade. So I traded one of my bricks for this brick that she didn't want anymore. We trade these. And it is Skinny Dippin'. So I figured that's about as close as I'm gonna get to something that's been gifted to me. So that's the one that I'm doing. Even though I did just do it in June's melting, but that's okay. Like I said, it'll help me get through that brick quicker. Okay, next up is July 16th, Melt an Ice Cream Flavor. So I went with, technically it's not ice cream, but it is still cold and a dessert. So I went with Rainbow Sherbet. This smells like rainbow sherbet with like a little zesty lime kick to it. It's a very strong one. It's not a super favorite of mine, but it's good. It's fine. It's just not one that I go gaga over. Okay, next up is July 17th, which is Melt from a Brick, Loaf, or Something You Have to Cut. So I decided to do this yummy brick of Walnut Raisin Muffin. This is a really good scent. Very similar to me, to Welcome Home, but more of a bakery version of Welcome Home. So I'm doing that one. Then July 18th is Melt a Peach or Apricot Scent. I decided to do the testers of Apricot Vanilla. This is apricot mixed with vanilla. So It's a lighter performer for me. Hopefully I can get a good performance out of those old testers. Let's see. Next is the 19th, which is random draw day. Close your eyes and pick a wax. So that was fun. I ended up getting Jack's Obsession, which is in my club, one of my favorites. I feel like it'll be back this fall, winter, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want to take it out because I do love it. This is like a green apple version of cider mill to me, without the pumpkins. Oh, so good. So I'm happy that I drew that one because I haven't melted it since last fall. Okay, next up is day 20, melt a scent you could buy in a lollipop. So even though I have this in wax bar, like I said, I was trying to use up testers, old testers. So I went with Berry Bright, which is like a blue raspberry candy. So that worked perfectly as a lollipop scent. So that's that one. Then we have, let's see, are you a hoarder? Melt whatever wax you have the most of. Okay, people that have been around a while probably won't be surprised as to which one is the wax I have the most of, but it is Wassail Wonderland. This one is in my club, has been for over 2 years now. It'll never leave my club. This has a really strong scent memory for me from when I was a kid. I love this one so much. So any excuse to melt it, even when it's not winter, when it's 110 degrees outside, I'm happy to melt it. So there's that one. Then let's see, day 22 is melt something linked to a picnic. So this one I was like, what should I do for this one? And I ended up doing a tester of lemon sorbet because it's very similar to just like a lemonade scent. And you have lemonade a lot of the times at a picnic. And so I thought this one would work well. So lemon sorbet for that day. And then day 23 is cool off with a mint scent. I decided to do the minty scent of vanilla mint. And this is a fresh kind of bright mint that has a little bit of a citrusy component to it. So it's kind of like a brighter, almost really like a summer mint, you could say, because of that citrus in it. So yeah, I think that one's a good one. So vanilla mint, that one is retired, except it is available in the cleaning products. It is still, you're still able to get it that way, but unless you put it in your club, it's not available in wax or anything like that anymore. Okay, next up is, what am I doing? Okay, melt, J24 is melt something new to you, either company, vendor, or scent. I do not have this wax on me right now, but I will have it by the time this day comes around. So I was like, this will be the perfect opportunity to melt this one for this day. And it's the Disney 100 Years of Magic bar, I think is what it's called. The brand new wax bar that came with that amazing warmer. It looks so neat. I can't wait to get it. I'm super excited for that warmer. It's awesome. My website's in the description. If you hadn't had a chance to look at it, it's so neat and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So yeah, so it'll be that one on that day. So I'm excited to melt it. Next up is the 25th, which is Christmas in July, melt a holiday wax. Now normally I would have picked Wassail Wonderland, but since I'm already using that one on another day, I decided to choose this amazing scent, Cinnamon Pine Cones. I really do hope this one comes back. It is in my club. Fell in love with it. It was a scent of the month in December of this last year. And it's just a really nostalgic, like vintage Christmassy scent. And I love it. So I feel like that one, if I had to guess, I feel like this one and Gimme Candy are the ones that have the most chance to make it into the catalog in the fall and winter. And I hope both of them come back. I don't have Gimme Candy in my club, so that one I'm really hoping comes back. Like I said, Cinnamon Pine Cones is safe in my club, but I took a chance with Gimme Candy. I hope it comes back. Okay, next up after that is day 26, Melt Something Containing Banana. So I went with a tester on that one, Havana Cabana. And this one has bananas. Let me see what else it is. And is it in, I feel like it's in the citrus maybe? Yes. So this is pineapples, oranges, bananas, and berries. I was going to do banana berry, but I think I used the last of that in my spring melting. So I was like, oh, there's testers. I have testers, old testers of that, of Havana Cabana. So that'll work out perfectly. So that one's one that's not super strong. That's why I don't normally get it in bar form, but it is a pleasant scent. Even with the banana, I'm super picky about banana, and that one is pleasant. I just wish it was stronger. Okay, next up is day 27, creme brulee day. Melt something creamy or caramelized. So I went, this one doesn't really have, you know what, my mind just went to actually what I'm going to do. I saw this and I was like, it'll work because it is kind of creamy, even though there's no notes. Toasted acorn and oak. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually going to do caramel chestnut. So pretend this is caramel chestnut, because that's actually what I'm going to do over this one. But this one's really nice, and it kind of has like a creamy quality to the acorn and nuttiness in this, acorn in the woods. Anyway, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do caramel chestnut, which is caramel and chestnut, like roasted chestnuts with caramel to it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, next up is, let's see, 28th, melt a neon or bright colored wax. I decided to go with the super yummy Ruby Nectarine. Love the scent. Perfectly authentic, juicy, fresh nectarine. So that one had to make my list. Then next is July 29th, melt a pineapple scent. I decided on hibiscus pineapple. This is a nice hibiscus flower, tropical hibiscus, which I do, that's one of the florals that I do actually really like, mixed with pineapple. I'm sure there's other notes, but that's kind of what I get. I'm gonna look. I have to look since I have my handy dandy catalog. Okay. Oh, mandarin. The mandarin is the other note in it. I was like, I know there's at least one other note. Hibiscus, pineapple, and mandarin. I really don't get much mandarin, but hibiscus and pineapple I do get. So there's that. Okay, next is day 30, which is melt a cheesecake scent. I went with blueberry cheesecake. It's cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake, exactly what it says. And then day 31 is melt a wax sample, which I don't have at the moment. I just realized I don't have any wax samples at the moment. So again, you'll see that one in my home fragrance roundup, since I don't have any at the moment. So there you go, you guys. Sorry, this was kind of all over the place. I thought I had it planned out. Like I said, my box, so I keep them in an old whiff box. And as you can see, because of using so many testers, it is a mess. Which I usually have them all nicely arranged, but it's harder to do with the testers in there. So that's why things have been kind of jumbled this time around. But anyway, I hope that kind of inspired you to join along, especially if you have, like I do, just old testers hanging around. Why not use them up for the wax melting challenge? So let me know in the comments if you are participating in the challenge. And if you've done a video, I'd love to see it. Tag me in it. Let me know that you did one too, because I'd love to see. So thank you guys for spending some time with me. I appreciate all you guys so much. I appreciate you watching and subscribing. I'm thankful for you that have ordered from me in the past. It means a lot to me. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.